Ciao ragazzi, io sono Falconero e oggi sono qua con un nuovo scopriamo per scoprire insieme a voi The Raven nella sua versione remastered, uscita proprio in questi ultimi giorni. Faccio una premessa, io non ho giocato all'originale, per cui non saprò segnalarvi chissà con quale precisione eventuali novità, ma bene o male ci faremo un'idea di quello che è il gioco, a prescindere da questi discorsi su quello che è il passato del gioco. Per cui io direi di partire un'avventura grafica, per chi non lo sapesse, con una forte componente narrativa, così come le facevano un tempo. Speriamo che valga la pena di viverla, magari chissà nella sua interezza. Per cui dunque sono 3 capitoli a quanto pare. Partiamo dal primo.
The Raven's heir. Soon as one of them's caught, another one takes his place. Hey, Harold, have you read this? Harold? Harold?
Ha un'atmosfera meravigliosa.
Harold? You hear me? This is no time for fun and games.
Shh, calm down. I'm a copper. We're on the same side.
A copper? What are you doing here? And where's Harold?
Harold? Well, there's another guard back there unconscious. That's probably him. The Eye of the Sphinx. Where is it?
It's there.
Oh, good. Then he hasn't got it yet.
You mean the Raven's heir?
Shh, turn it off. He's gonna steal the eye.
But how do you know?
Doesn't matter. All that matters is that we catch him. Do you understand?
Yeah, but
Do you understand? You and me, mate, we'll be heroes. All right, now, we just have to...
what?
Halt! Stop! You're under arrest!
Ero pronta a scommettere che fosse il poliziotto rosso. Ma ero convintissimo che fosse lui. Comunque, i giochi di una volta, per quanto vengano rimasterizzati, hanno un che di particolare che quelli moderni non hanno. C'è poco da fare. Sarà l'atmosfera, sarà non lo so che cos'altro, ma hanno un che di inconfondibile. E penso che parecchi di voi saranno d'accordo con me. Poi che colonna sonora c'ha? In positivo, chiaramente. Prima che si pensa che mi sono impazzito.
Hands up!
I don't have time to play. I'm on duty.
Haha, you're funny, but you don't look like a real cop. You don't even have a revolver.
Carino. Chi sei?
What's your name, boy?
My name is Matthew Miller,
And where are you from, Matthew Miller?
from Dillsburg, Pennsylvania. But my mom and I live in England now. She's taking care of some rich old lady. We're on our way to Venice at the moment. We're taking a cruise on a big ship.
Impressive. You've already seen half the world. I've spent my entire life in Switzerland.
Must be really boring.
Solo ha giocato.
And what's with the gun? What do you need it for?
It's the Raven. He was gunned down, so now I need a pistol.
Dead birds don't need guns. Nor do live ones.
You don't know who the Raven is, do you? He's the greatest burglar ever. He stole paintings from the Louvre, and those priceless eggs with gold and diamonds and stuff. And Bobby Dobbs says he replaced the crown jewels with rhinestones.
I know who the Raven was. Although I don't quite buy that bit about the crown jewels.
Furto Londra.
You do know these days there are thieves far more dangerous than your old Raven. 2 days ago, a precious ruby was stolen from the British Museum. There was an explosion. A guard was severely injured.
Really?
Yeah. And do you know what the papers say?
You talk too much, Constable.
Zellner, monsieur. Anton Jakob Zellner.
Or did he pull a gun on you?
No, monsieur.
Get a move on.
Che avrò fatto mai?
Legrand, it's a great honor to work with a celebrity like you.
We appreciate the support of the Swiss police, but it'd be better if you'd remain seated and keep an eye on things.
Sarei lieto di
But,
aiutarvi.
monsieur, surely I can be of assistance, somehow. I saw a safe being loaded.
We have everything under control. If you'll excuse me, I'll be in the first freight car at the back of the train for the rest of the trip.
I'm not here to enjoy the beautiful scenery. I am a good observer, and I have finally honed powers of deduction.
Thanks to that?
I watched the people on the platform in Zurich. I know, for example, that man over there is a violinist.
That would be more impressive if there weren't a violin case next to him.
And I believe that the gentleman in the next carriage is a German doctor on his way to Italy to take up a new position.
And what gives you that idea?
There's the rod of Asclepius engraved on his cufflink. And he's carrying a German-Italian dictionary.
Maybe he's just taking a holiday in Italy, following in Goethe's footsteps.
Too much luggage. And no, he's not retiring to Italy either. The suitcases are too shabby for me to believe that he can afford to retire in his late 50s.
All right then, Constable...
Zellner.
Constable Zellner. If you're such a clever fellow, what am I doing on this train?
È a guardia di qualcosa.
I think you're guarding something.
Oh, really? And what might it be?
Un gioiello.
Could it possibly be a jewel that's making a long and perilous journey?
You're guessing. You can't possibly know what's inside the safe.
But if that were the case...
Then I'd ask you why the train wasn't crawling with police.
Non attira l'attenzione.
You don't want to arouse attention.
Evident. But why not?
È una trappola.
It's a trap.
You've got a vivid imagination. I'll give you that. Well, that is impressive, I admit. But the fewer people involved, the better. We'll get along fine without you.
You won't.
Won't? Pardonnez-moi.
I can help. And I will help. You're in my country. And I've been ordered to assist you. And that's exactly what I'll do. Whether you like it or not.
Clever and stubborn. Your commitment speaks volumes, Zellner. But this is my show, and I don't need you. Bon voyage.
But how do you know?
Si accolla un pochino il nostro eroe.
Oh, hello.
You cheated.
I did what?
I saw you talking to the German doctor on the platform. He told you everything himself, and you were just pretending to put 2 and 2 together.
And what of it? Do you know who that is? That's Inspector Nicholas Legrand. You have to impress him if you want to work with him.
I'm going to tell on you.
You'd really tell on me? To the very policeman who shot your dear Raven?
Whoa! It was him?
Mm-hmm. Hunted and killed Europe's most famous burglar. That's how he got his start.
I won't tell him a thing.
I wouldn't either. All right, Matthew. I have to do my work now.
Everyone calls me Matt. Well, except for my mom. She calls me Maddie, as if I were a little kid.
Whether LeGrand wants my help or not, I'll keep my eyes open. Maybe I can change his mind.
Bene, sì, sentiamo se c'è qualcosa di particolare. Per esaminare un oggetto devi solo cliccarci sopra, clicca sulla busta per sandwich che c'è sul tavolo.
This morning I thought I wouldn't be hungry because of all the excitement. Thankfully, I bought a sandwich with me anyway.
Se muovi di nuovo il mouse sulla busta per sandwich, vedrai che la forma del cursore è cambiata e che il testo in fondo allo schermo dice prendi la busta per sandwich. Clicca di nuovo per raccoglierla. Molto bene, muovi il cursore in fondo allo schermo e lì che si trova l'inventario. Al suo interno vedrai tutti gli oggetti che l'agente Zellner porta con sé. Clicca col tasto sinistro sulla busta per sandwich. Adesso puoi usare la busta per sandwich con altri oggetti. Spostala sul torsolo di mela che vedi sul tavolo e clicca col tasto sinistro. Apri di nuovo l'inventario e clicca col tasto destro sulla busta per sandwich.
I wrapped the apple core in the sandwich paper. That way I can carry it without making a mess of my trouser pocket. Still, I'd prefer not to have to carry them all day.
Ovviamente puoi anche usare gli oggetti che vedi all'interno dell'inventario tra loro. Clicca col tasto sinistro sul tovagliolo e poi sulla busta per sandwich.
The napkin came with the croissant I bought at the train station. A guilty pleasure. I don't need that either.
Ci insegnano la differenziata. Sbarazziamocene. Getta i rifiuti che hai nell'inventario e nel posacenere sul tavolo di Zellner.
Every table has its own waste basket. Practical. No need to ever leave your seat.
Che porcheria ha fatto però, scusate. C'è una burinata delle versioni bibliche. Vabbè. Ok, non importa. Vabbè, comunque non c'è niente di particolare da imparare. Per cui possiamo andare. Parliamo col violinista.
The violinist is a good-looking fellow, and he's traveling through the most beautiful mountain landscape of the world. But one can only hope that his violin is better tuned than he. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Chi è lei?
If I'm not mistaken, you're a violinist.
That's true.
A wonderful instrument. The violin music touches the soul.
That's why I learned to play it.
Do you play in an orchestra?
No, orchestras aren't really part of my world.
A solo violinist. The best soloists travel a great deal and make a pile of money, or so they say.
In that case, I'm probably not one of the best.
Circostanze insolite.
Oh, of course. What I really wanted to ask is, did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Anything unusual?
Persons acting suspiciously, for instance.
For heaven's sake, is there cause for concern?
Everything is in order, sir. We Swiss are just very cautious people.
I understand. No, I didn't notice anything.
Dove sta andando?
Are you traveling to Istanbul non-stop?
No. I'll transfer in Venice to a ship. I'm on my way to Cairo.
Cairo?
I'm performing at the reception in the Egyptian Museum there.
Have a good trip.
Thank you.
Bene, quindi questo non ha nulla di particolare che ci interessa.
This is the first car. The coal tender should be directly beyond this door, and in front of it, the engine.
Esaminiamo la
The
mappa.
large map shows the different routes of the Orient Express. This train began in Paris and ends in Istanbul, as usual. Unfortunately, it will make most of its journey without me.
Allora, a livello di oggettistica,
The vicarage in the mirror. A detective novel by my favorite author, Lady Clarissa Westmacott. For years now, I've been trying to convince my theater group to stage one of her plays.
Dunque...
Very kind of you. Thanks. Oh, pardon me.
No problem. The uniform is waterproof. Mr.
Lucio. Professor Edgar Lucio.
Oh, a professor. Are you a scientist? Do you teach at the Sorbonne?
No, I work at the British Museum in London.
You don't say.
Furto al museo.
So, you were, shall we say, an eyewitness to the burglary 2 days ago?
No, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, no?
There was a lot of commotion, but I didn't really pay much attention to it.
There was a break-in in your museum, and it didn't concern you?
Well, let's just say that nothing that's happened in the last 2,000 years concerns me.
Ispettore Legrand.
Whatever you say. The famous Inspector Legrand is on this train. I imagine you know him.
No, should I?
You don't know him? And you also don't know what he's doing here?
No. Why should I?
Just a thought. You're a representative of the British Museum. There's a guarded safe on the train.
I'm sorry. I don't know what you're trying to imply. And now, please excuse me.
Destinazione del suo viaggio.
May I ask where you are going?
Of course. To Venice. I'm going to meet some colleagues there.
Oh, Venice. A beautiful city, or so I'm told.
Indeed. But I really have to take my leave now.
Puzza un po' il tizio. Ha visto qualcosa di sospetto?
Just one more thing. Did you notice anything unusual on the train?
Sì, me stesso.
On the train? No. I can't say that I have. Although I did spend most of the time in my compartment.
Saluta.
I don't want to take up any more of your valuable time. But you do understand, don't you, that what concerns me is the present. And especially the robbery at the museum.
Yeah, of course, of course. It's just... I'm in rather a hurry.
You'll get in touch if you notice anything unusual, won't you, Professor?
Of course, Constable. What's this?
What's the matter, sir?
The door. I can't open it.
Ah, we'll sort it out somehow. The compartment is locked.
But I didn't lock it. I don't even have a key. I asked the steward. He was going to bring me one, but he never came back.
Someone locked it.
Find the steward. He needs to bring me the key immediately.
Calm down, Professor. I'll see what I can do.
You don't understand. I have to get back in my compartment.
All right, just wait here.
Se posi la tazza e ci vai da solo, no, eh?
He doesn't make a very balanced impression. And he, of all people, isn't bothered by a robbery in his own museum.
È molto losco.
You can easily lock the compartment door from inside by turning a little knob.
But I didn't lock it.
Professor, if you had locked the door from in there, you wouldn't be out here.
That's true.
Perché si giustifica continuamente. Vabbè, comunque ragazzi, io direi per il momento potremmo anche fermarci qua, come scopriamo, perché insomma si è capito il tenore del gioco qual è. Per cui niente, fatemi sapere che impressione vi ha fatto, fatemi sapere se vi piacerebbe continuarlo attraverso le immancabili sondaggi in alto a destra. Io vi lascio come sempre il link alla pagina Steam in descrizione, così che possiate giocarla anche voi quando lo vogliate. E niente, per il resto fatemi sapere, io vi ringrazio e vi do appuntamento alla prossima. Ciao ragazzi.